Fighting in Aleppo stopped just long enough on Wednesday so families could recover their dead. At the same time, the Syrian president Bashar al Assad said on television that the war to depose him instead would envelop the Middle East.
The fire will not stop at our border, and everyone knows that Jordan is as exposed as Syria.
His comments come as the U.S. Defense Secretary says Washington is spending $70 million to train Jordanian forces to respond to any possible use of chemical weapons by Syria. But members of Congress pressed top defense officials on Wednesday about why the U.S. has decided against arming the opposition.
It's actually more confusing on the opposition side today than it was 6 months ago. There are more weapons in Syria.
If we'd have made the decision then to supply them with weapons, it would have been less complicated than now.
The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff also admitted President Obama hasn't even asked for a recommendation on whether the U.S. should be giving weapons to the opposition. But an expert on Middle East politics said the White House is right to be cautious.
In the case of Syria, one hopes that you have that geopolitical environment that is favorable for settlement, but that you also have Syrians who are tired of this fratricidal war.
And that echoes what top military leaders were telling Congress on Wednesday. Relatively speaking, it's easy to get humanitarian aid to the hundreds of thousands of Syrians displaced by the fighting. But there's no guarantee that outside military intervention won't end up causing more problems than it solves. Rosiland, Jordan, Al Jazeera, Capitol Hill.